My humble request to all of you is start producing students of that caliber, because today we want them. And that's why I'm very keen to spend more and more time with teachers, so that kindly, for teaching the students, what you already know is more than enough. You already have plenty of wisdom with you. But the method of communication has to be that powerful that the students who are of very ordinary level, I will just give you a few points of the great difference between what is a teacher and what is a guru. A teacher takes responsibility for your growth. Yes. You take them in your arms, you teach them the subjects, you give them all the textbook knowledge, and they keep growing from standard to standard, year after year, they keep growing. But a guru makes you responsible for your growth. How do you make them responsible? What are the essential tools? And this is why you need a guru, somebody who went ahead of you at the crossroads junction to go right, left, or straight. There should be somebody can guide you, and those are the guides and guardians. Hence, you will become the transformers of today's students who can be got ready for the future world. A future world is going to come with all the great astrologers have said. Nostradamus mentioned the world is going to fade. Going to have. A teacher sharpens your mind. A guru opens your mind. Every great masters in India, all the rishis have said, unless you go beyond the mind, open up your mind and go beyond your mind. You need a sharp mind. With a sharp mind, you have a sharp intellect, and mostly that becomes a durbuddhi, using that intellect only for the wrong purpose. But if you can elevate yourself beyond the mind, then you go to that consciousness level that the Lord handholds you and takes you the right path. A teacher instructs you on how to solve problems. A guru shows you how to resolve issues. When a patient comes, you've got to resolve his problem and resolve that issue of his, and not just solve the problem that they're coming with. A teacher is a systematic thinker. A guru is a lateral thinker. You need to be thinking beyond frames. One can always find a teacher, but a guru has to be find and accept you. So it's for you, gurus, to find the rare specimen among your students, take them into your hands, and construct you and make you something unique. We need unique Vaidyas for the future, who need to take up the responsibility of building up a totally new science of Ayurveda, which is what it was. And unfortunately, in India today, we are following the IMC Act of 1970. And I'm told, if it is true, very sad, the same 1970 Act is going to be implemented in the new Act. I was going through the Harvard syllabus, and they are talking of the future medicine. The future medicine is what you need to get mastered with. What is the future type of disease is going to come up, you don't know. And then there's a photograph. And later, when we find them somewhere, what are you doing? So that's what I'm looking out for. My life is in a miserable condition. My father took loan and taught me. He's unable to pay back that money. But if you had equipped them with this great depth into which they can penetrate, especially Shastra like Ayurveda, you can really make them take up the challenges for the future. And for this, there are books that need to be read by gurus like you, like Tattva Bodha. We have the Viveka Chudamani, how the right discrimination should come up. The Viveka Buddhi is very, very essential for a Vaidya. which is unfortunately missing today. And all these are language which is totally French and German for the students. And that is what you should start giving them. Unfortunately, in Ashtangam, you have started exposing them to many other Shastras. But you, as a teacher of that particular subject of Ayurveda, should be able to give them a little bit of exposure through your teaching, and you start living that type of life of an elevated soul, and you find Guru Kripa, your blessing has a lot to do with the future of the students. And today, unfortunately, there are hardly any students who have any Guru Kripa or Deva Kripa. And that's what we say, Kai Punyam. Whatever medicine is given by that Vaidya, it may not be connected with your rational thinking. Even there are Vaidyas who are given ordinary Bhasmam. I know of a Vaidya, a youngster of today, when he comes and tells me, this is something beyond our repair, but I will do only this.